Are we recording? Yes. Hello for everyone that's watching this later. Thank you so much for coming here and joining me in one more video. One last chance to get a bit of, some nuggets of knowledge to implement in your business, on your Instagram, on yourself, on your dreams and everything that you have been hoping to accomplish in your life. So thank you again for showing up for yourself and for being here. The idea of today was to do a little recap of what the challenge really meant and how you can actually use those strategies towards your business. My hair is a bit crazy. I keep looking at myself in the video. I still have baby hairs. And I've put down a few of my strategies down so I can share with you, and hopefully you guys can take lots of notes and you can leave today feeling excited and ready to take on this next phase of your business. And I can't wait to be able to share this with you. So for you that didn't do the challenge, you can still take it. I am about to put them into 5 emails so I can send to other people, but we won't be done live, so you won't be able to do live with us and taking questions and participating with us, or you won't be able to sign up to the Academy anymore because the Academy interest closes tomorrow. So exciting. We're starting next week. I can actually believe next week it's August. I really can't believe. I've been organizing myself for this Academy all year. And it starts next week. It's a bit nerve-wracking. It's a bit exciting. It's all a bit much. One question that I've had from a few of you that are influencers is that you're worried that the Academy would work for you, not being a business. My strategy is for everyone. I want you guys to know that I am not a product-based business. I'm a service-based / influencer online. Yes, I do have a service that I provide to people, but so do you, right? So influencers are service-based businesses. They are a marketing agency and they are offering their service to the advertisers, so people that are paying them. So you're very much like me. The only difference is that instead of taking photos of my family and of my kids, I've used my event and my magazine to promote them. But everything else is exactly the same. I'm still attracting businesses to work for me, to pay me to promote them. And my whole strategy has been to grow that and how to actually attract them. So you would 100% work for you. However, a few of you have asked me to do an influencer-only webinar or series of webinars. And if you are an influencer and you are signing up to the Academy, I will do that for you. So we'll create a little webinar just for influencers, or if you want to be an influencer. So this will be a little extra thing that we'll do in the Academy to focus on the influencer's life, if you want to call it that. But it's very much for everyone. I think marketing is marketing, and it's for business, for service, product, to multi-level marketing, influencers, you name it, it's for everyone. All right. So I will be thrilled to work with you, and we will have, in the end, a section just for the influencers, if you want to call it that. I don't know how to call it, but I will do that, which would be really cool. I will be emailing you all tonight the PDF for today, which is the little bonus for who came live today. So you ladies get to have it. And I will send you the link to it so you can open and start planning your captions, which is awesome. All right, so the whole idea of today is to share this strategy. So what is this strategy when we work with captions, right? I don't know if you ever question this to yourself, but do you actually wonder when you see people posting online, if they're just posting as they go, or if they actually have a plan in mind, a strategy behind what they're saying, what day they say what and when and why they're saying that today and not tomorrow and not next week? Do you ever wonder that? Or are you using the captions I gave you guys in the challenge and just going, right, I've got the 5 captions I need, now I just need to replicate this over and over every week? All right? Or you've done a challenge before and you think that this is what you should be doing. I want to know I know you can't answer this to me, but I really want you to think about the answer to these questions and know there's a lot more to it than to just post the same posts every day. There's obviously a lot more to it than just going, today I'm going to talk about my product, tomorrow I'm going to talk about myself, and then the next day I'm going to talk about quote, and then the next day I'm going to talk about benefit. There's a lot more to it than just that. Marketing is something huge in every business, and we all need to know what we want to do with our marketing. So it's following a plan, it's got a strategy, and it's across every social media that we use. It's not just on Instagram. So it might be that we have a Facebook group that we're giving value to our customers, and that is us nurturing our existing customers so they return over and over again. And then we have our Instagram that we are connecting our personality to our tribe. And then we have a mailing list where we are selling and we're showing how to use our product and what we're talking about in our blog or on our Instagram, on our Facebook. This is where you're going to share with the people that are your real clients what you're going to be doing. So there's so much happening in your business that you can't just possibly think that every day you go on your phone, on your whatever you're doing, and go, oh, today I'm going to talk about my hair. All right, so there's so much that we all should have a huge plan. It's a massive part of what I believe. It's that we should all have a 90-day plan before we actually start doing anything. So the next thing that I noticed and I feel is that, okay, I helped you guys get engaging. So a lot of you got the best engagement you've ever had. So many of you are saying, I had the followers, they never talked to me before, or I didn't even know people were there, now they're talking to me. And we felt that, okay, I actually can do this. I can be engaging. So now what? What do I do? How do I continue to nurture these people so they want to come back for more and more and more? And at what point do I actually ask them for the sale? How do I make them want to buy from me? How long would that take? Is it going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be next week? How much do I have to give? All right. These are questions that you probably all asking yourselves. I know I asked myself that a lot when I started my business, because all I was doing was giving. And I was making a lot of mistakes, but I was learning. I had nothing to lose, and I had time, and I had a job, and I didn't even dream that this business was actually going to become something. So I spent 7 months just giving to people, and I gave and I gave and I gave, and I gave myself to the page, and I was giving exposure to everyone. I was helping everyone's businesses grow, and I was making nothing from it. Yes, I could have made money much, much earlier than 7 months, much earlier from month 1, but I had no idea. 4 years ago, I had absolutely no idea. So I really had to learn step by step on how to do this, and my marketing degree really did help me. But it's a process, guys, and it's not just showing up on Instagram and being engaged, because I did that for 7 months and that didn't bring me any money. It's about knowing what your people want from you and how you can show your product to them in a way that they're going to go, I want that. All right. So I was Stylish Kids Australia before the second page came on board. I knew people wanted to hear from me. People loved what I had to say. I have a very strong voice in my page, and it was a lovely voice. Was always caring. I was always empowering other moms. Was sharing advice, sharing love, and just giving, truly giving to the community and bring them all together in this one place. All right. So the business part of it didn't really exist at that time, but I was giving a lot to them. I was making friends. I know what they wanted from me. I knew what they wanted from me, but I had no power to ask them for the sale. I was so scared to ask for any money from these people. But I knew the day I did, they would go for it. I just didn't know how to do it. But it took me a while. I made so many mistakes along the way, and it wasn't bad mistakes. I was just really giving love. Mistakes are actually a part of our growth, right? We make mistakes, continue to grow in our business, and we can never look back at things and say that was a mistake, because that was a learning that you needed at that time to go to the next step, next level, and really take a business to where it should be. So people often get scared to ask for the sale. So this is the opposite of what a lot of you are doing. You're just asking for the sale non-stop. And this is just as wrong as just talking about yourself all the time like I was, and never asking for the sale, because I was so scared that people would not want to buy from me. So I had to learn to come from this place of, I don't know how to ask for the sale, I'm just giving. And you guys are coming, a lot of you are coming from the place of, I'm just asking for the sale, I don't know how to give. Yeah. So I learned to come closer to the middle, and I want you guys to come closer to the middle too, so you can talk about yourself and you can sell. All right. So we all need to do both of them. Don't be scared to ask for the sale, and don't be scared to talk about yourself. This is really, really important. This is like a must in this whole strategy, is that we are all comfortable that this is about us. It's about our life, our journey, our passion. We are not just selling t-shirts. We're not just selling decoration. This somehow is a puzzle in what we love to do in our life. It's not just a product. And I know that. I know a lot of you are not just doing this for the sake of it. Because if you are, I have bad news for you. You are not going to last. Okay? We really need to come from this place that, oh my God, this gives me so much joy. This thing has so much potential because I love it so much. If you don't feel like this, then you need to come work with me one-on-one, really. And then we will be able to work out what is your passion, what is the thing that lights you up, that you really want to make your business grow, and you're going to use your passion, the things you're good at, to make it flourish, to make you happy. And it's not just about choosing a product that you think it's going to go well in the market and you have no idea why you're choosing the product. My husband's very much like that. He's really good at coming up with ideas of products because he thinks the market needs it. And then I'm like, but would you really see yourself happy selling that product? Can you wake up every morning going, yes, I'm still going to sell that product today. I cannot wait to sell this to 50,000 people. And he's like, I couldn't think of anything worse. They're like, so that's not your truth. You don't want to do this. Don't do it. Only do what really lights your fire. I did a tarot session yesterday with a lady from Bali. She's amazing. And we were talking about this, and we were saying that how important it is for us to know that we all have a talent within us. And sometimes people take their lifetime to find out, and sometimes people get in touch with it really early on and they work with it for the rest of their lives. So you can see little kids that are already, singing and dancing and artists and all that stuff very early on. And they were lucky, and not lucky, but they were blessed to find that really early. And there's people that go all their lives without knowing that they have an amazing voice and they can sing and they should, and they've never been empowered to do it. So I'm super passionate about this, and super passionate that if this is not your truth, we really need to find out what is your truth, because there is something that you are amazing at that you can make happen. All right. A really good example is if I just go on and not talking about kids' bedrooms on Stylish Kids Australia, or talking about mama influencers and mama bosses, when do I actually say I can actually work for you? If I just kept on going, my God, this bedroom is beautiful, this house is beautiful, this kid is beautiful. This is obviously me empowering these people, but this is not what and how I actually make my living and my income. I make my income by empowering women and showcasing their businesses through marketing online. But if I don't ask them and if I don't tell them, they will never know. Yeah. So I need to be really good at making sure that I'm both selling what I do, but never forgetting the part of my business that's about giving. And that's what you all need to find out. What is the part of your business that's giving? My business is me talking about moms and bedrooms and decoration, and on Stylish Mom and Boss is about self-care and business journey and learnings and how to be a better business mom and how to have a balanced life and how to learn how to do this and tips and tricks and this and the challenge. This is all me giving to you all. I'm not making any money by being here today. I'm just here. Yeah. So when will I tell them to buy from me? How often do I do that? What days of the week do I do that? There's so much involved in that. I can't just put a story on and say, buy from me today. All right, so then there has to be a strategy that I know when my events are and how often I need that sale and what's my goal for the month and what days of the month I want to do more and do less. And I know I have a mailing list that is my ticket for asking for the sale. So these people have gone from my cold leads and my Instagram between my 70,000 followers, and now they are warm leads because they're my email list, and I know they know me. And when I talk to them, they know I'm asking for a sale because that's my place to ask for sale. 98% of my sales come from my emails, and 98% of the time on my Instagram, I'm just giving because I found that I can give and I can ask them to come enjoy my mailing list and know more about what I do. And that's where I actually explain to them how they can work for me. Yeah. So there is a big strategy behind how to bring people to your mailing list, and you should all be doing it. Mailing list is your business. Okay. So do you know what is the solution for this? So I'm talking about myself too much. I'm talking about my product too much. Who should I be talking about? Should I be talking about myself, my business, my cat, my house, my kids? Who should I be talking about? All right. So there is a strategy, and it's really important that we all know what the strategy is. We have a plan through your social media that will actually make your product be seen as a neat product. It's not just that thing that keeps getting plastered on your page all the time. And people come to your Instagram, they're like, oh, they're a product again. Just another page selling products. And there's no connection. There is no feeling. There is no emotion. And people just leave. Yeah. Or if they start following you because you got good photos and it's really cute, they might leave soon because they realize that all you do is say, look at this cute person using my cute product, or look at my cute kids doing an ad about Berta or toys. And that's all you do if you're an influencer. All you do is ads, and people can tell that, and they start getting over you, and they will leave as well. So what is it that you do? So you obviously need to have amazing images. You can't think that you're going to grow on social media online without good images. You don't have the product to really show it. Unless the person is live looking at your product, they don't know how it looks like. And if you're not investing in getting good images, guys, I can't stress this enough. People won't understand what it looks like. You should all be taking the time to do good photos. Collaborations. You have to have newsletter. You have to have amazing offers every month. When do you offer what? How often do you offer what? How does my website should look? What is the best customer feeling that you give to them for them to want to stay in your website, understand what you sell and how to sell? How do I do my customer service so they want to come back for more and more and more of me? All right. There's 7 times more expensive to find new clients than maintaining the ones you have already. It's crazy if we don't use that strategy to actually nurture them. You can nurture them in so many different ways. Automation, letters, Facebook group. There's numerous ways of doing. There's strategies behind those things as well. All right. So what is your plan? Do you guys know what's your plan from now on? So you should want to make more sales. Please make more sales. So your follower number is not the end goal. Absolutely not. All right. It's It's a tiny piece of the big picture, which is to build relationships, to grow your mailing list, to have sales, to nurture your clients, to show them pretty stuff, to give them information. All right. Don't forget, I sell 98% of the time on my emails. And it's not just sending an email saying ask you for sale. There's a strategy behind your emails as well. Focus on the customers and followers you do have. This is so important. You don't need to make new friends all the time, right? Think about this as your life. How many people you need in your life to make you truly happy? The older you get, the less you need, because you start realizing the relationships that truly matter are the real ones, the ones that make you the happiest. Yeah. So make sure that you have the biggest amount of people in your life that really treasure what you have to offer. And this is true for Instagram as well. So don't worry about the noise. Don't worry about people around. Focus on the ones you have. Give love to them, nurture them, make them warm, bring them to you closer to buying from you, sell to them and nurture them to buy more, to bring friends and bring family. All right. So make sure that this is a big picture about your community. Yeah. And this is really important as well, that I can't stress enough. And this, again, I've learned through mistake, is that we compete too much and we forget to serve. We get too caught up on who is competing with us, and we get too worried about, oh, that person is doing this better than me and that one's doing that better than me. Oh, there is someone copying me now. And guys, I know how that feels. I really do know. I had 5 more, now 6, 7, I don't even know, people copy my exact template of my business and now the online magazine. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because the thing is, we all put ourselves into the business. The business is not a product, it's ourself. So people connect to people, and when people buy from me, they are buying a piece of Roberta. They're not just buying my product or my service or your Instagram page or as an influencer. They're buying you for your words, for your love, the way you treat people, the way you care about them, the way that you make them feel. And just recently, I also made another mistake, and this is forever. We're forever making mistakes because they are what you need at that time to go to the next step, right? So I made this mistake of giving my business to my staff, thinking I've created a really good system. The procedures of the pop-up store is amazing. They can follow it, and I can just come on board and, say hi every now and then. And I start getting a bit of feedback from customers saying that they missed me, they missed my love, they missed me being around, they wasn't the same anymore. And then that was a really big wake-up call to me that this is my product. This is my money-making business. How am I not going to be there? Yes, it's easy for someone else to make for me, but that was, again, another learning that I teach people to do. And this is forever, guys. It was another wake-up call. People are not buying a product. They are buying you. They wanted me to be part of it. They want to learn from me. They want to hear from me. They want me to nurture them through this event, through this, how do you call them? Like a moment, I forgot the word, in their business. All right, so stop worrying about what the people are doing. People are going to follow you for what you're offering to them as a person, not as a business. And if you're caught up on that, you're probably just trying to sell a product. You're probably just, talking so much about your product, that you're so worried that someone else is talking about their product better than you. Okay, so the secret formula for this is to start sharing your life. Make sure you always have your voice when you're doing this. It's so important to have our voice. How do you offer what you have created? So how do you sell your product and your service and your influencers' services without feeling like you are selling to them? It just feels natural. You've given so much of you. They love you, and buying a product just makes sense to them. All right. So these two together will create this connection between you and your clients, and they are leads, they are warm, and they are ready to take action. They are ready to go to the next step and work with you. Very much like for you to make a decision to work in my events. I'm sure you just don't, found my product there somewhere and go, oh, look, this is an advertising to do a pop-up store, I'm going to do it. I bet you wasn't like that. I bet you never heard of it before you met me, or you never heard of the Academy before you knew me, or you never really knew I was doing a magazine before you started following me and seeing everything that I do, and you go, oh, wow, Roberta actually has a magazine. I want to be part of it. So it's all about what you're giving before you ask for it, okay? So what do you do now? So what's the next step? Stop selling every single post. I can't say this enough. Please stop selling every single post. People need to find you. So they need to find, love, and trust you before they really want to work with your business. Okay, so it's about you and you as a person. Create connections through your posts beyond what you sell. Give them reasons to follow you. And again, this comes back from them loving you. And it's nothing more important than people going, I really like Roberta and I really trust her. If I really feel this for her, I really think I'm going to like her business. Last week, I received an email from a client, and maybe you're watching, and she was like, Roberta, I need to give you really honest feedback. I've done one of your pop-up stores, and I didn't like it. And this, again, was when my staff was taking control of it, and they were running the whole event. She's like, I didn't like it. It was a very go, 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 push, push, push. I never saw you. I never felt this emotion from you. And she didn't even know I wasn't there. She didn't know it was just my client. She thought it was me going like, come on, push, push, push. And I'm not very much like that. Like, I do have very specific things I want everyone to do in the pop-up store, but I know the result of it. I know why I'm asking, but I usually ask with a lot of love, and then I explain why it needs to be done. And I give them time to do, and I understand they are moms, and it's usually coming from a place of love. But my staff, they are busy and they have so much to do, and this is just another task for them to do. So they just send a message, go, guys, you need to post tonight. If you don't post, I'm going to be emailing you to make sure you post it. You can tell the difference in the motion here, right? And I will be like, hey, lovely, how are you today? I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Can I help you? Do you need any help posting today? I'm not listening to that. I explode hearts in my messages. And she said, I was never going to do anything with you again. She wrote in the email. Because I really didn't like the way you push people. But I've just done your challenge, and I've actually met you, and I understood you are completely different from the image I had of you. And now I really like you, and I can't wait to work with you again. And how good is that? That was a really big wake-up call to me to realize, again, guys, this is not just a once learning. This is forever. We are always learning this, because we always go back and then go forward and go back again and go forward, but we always step up, right? But up and down, going up. And I realized, wow, this is really true. I knew this was happening. I knew I had to go back and take the lead and be the leader in my events. So people met me, heard from me, and saw me. But I had actually thought that wasn't that important. People really didn't care about me anymore. That was what I thought. I'm like, surely people don't care about me. Like, who am I? I'm not that special. They don't want to hear from me. Like, whatever. They surely don't care. They just want to make money. Just want to know the rules. They just want to know the schedule. Want to know when to post, what to post, who to talk to. That's all they care about. That was what I was starting to think. So I gave a really step-by-step to my staff and saying, that's what you do. And then this is the feedback I start getting. They miss me. I'm not there. Doesn't have my personality in it anymore. And they miss it. So this is so obvious. And I hope this lesson that I took, I want you guys to take as well. Never leave your business. And this is another reason why so many people ask me, oh, do you know anyone that can do social media management for me? And I ask, how long have you been doing social media? Oh, I've never done it before. So no. I don't know anyone. It needs to be you. I'm sorry. This is your voice. It's your page. It's your personality. People will buy from people. They need to know you. And a social media manager doesn't know you. They don't know what you're about. So if you've been in business for a while and they are really good social media managers, they will stalk you and they will talk like you. They will make sure they're following your strategy, and they will make sure that everything that they say sounds like you. But for a while, until you really nail your voice in your life and your lessons, it really needs to come from you so you can create connections in your posts. And it's way beyond what you are selling. And you're giving these people reason to stay and want to follow you. So think of your images. So these are the 3 things to do. Stop selling, start creating connections, and your top 9 images in your feed should have at least one picture of you, of your behind the scenes, whatever you usually gonna share. It doesn't have to be your face. If you're nervous about it, don't start freaking out right now. But can I find you in it? All right, in a way or another. Could be a photo of your family, could be a quote, could be whatever it is. There's so many ways you can do that, but you need to make sure that you're showing up consistently. All right, so a few tips for you guys. Make sure your post is always serving. Always share the story behind the photos. Don't just use random photos and don't share the love of it and go, oh, here is a pretty top on by a pretty girl. What is the story behind that pretty girl wearing the top? What has she done today? What makes her special? What does it make her your target market? All right. Always use your voice, your words, and make sure that they are connecting with your people. All right. Make sure that they connect with you. And this is why social media managers sometimes can't do this, because they are not your words. And until you do have a very established words that we build, I have a very established vocabulary with my clients, then I can get someone else to help me with that. All right. But when my social media manager started, we created the Roberta Dictionary and she went through like 100 posts and I don't know, all the emails for the year, and then she created this vocabulary that had all these words that I use all the time. I loved it. So I have my own dictionary, the Roberta Dictionary. All right, ladies, thank you so much for coming back again to get these tips, this strategy, and the reason why. A reminder that tomorrow the Academy entries are closing. So today and tomorrow are your last chances to sign up. I have extended the offer for the membership. So many of you wanted to sign up throughout this week, and I said, you know what, you're all going to get it. I'm too much of a softie. I love giving too much. So whoever signs up to tomorrow is still going to get the $1,200 benefit from the membership. A few of you wanted to know what that meant. So the membership is you get discounts in our events, so that you can get up to $500 off our events until the end of the year. You can get a free feature in our magazine. So there's 2 features for the year left. So you get $580 in features in our magazine, which is in the member section. So it's an ad in the member section. You get to be featured in our page, on our Instagram page, as a shout out. There's a few other things, but these are the really good ones as well. There's a shout out between all the members every month. So every month, all the members shout out each other, and we organize that as well. I think I'm missing a few things, but this is basically what it is. So next week, when we start the Academy, what it means to start Academy. So every week, I'm going to record a video with a lesson, and then you're going to get your workbook, and you're going to fill the book. So you can do this video anytime you want throughout the week. But then we're also doing a live lesson. So we're going to catch up online live, and we're going to do another lesson for the week. And this is live. It will be recorded, and you can watch on your own time. But I like to be live because I like to be interactive, and I really like to be there present for everyone, answering all the questions they have. And we're also very present in our Facebook group with the questions, and I'm there every day, all the time. So there's a few things to it. So there's the video, the workbook for the business, the workbook for your self-love and for your mindset that you can do it, that you're successful and you can be happy as a mom and as a business owner. And then there's this live video as well. All right. So I like to share with you guys my screen now, because if you haven't seen the Academy, I will tell you what the Academy means. I will share my screen with you now. Give me a sec. Where is it? Here. Oh, thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. All right. Can you ladies see my screen? Can you just say a yes or no in the little chat box, please? Yes? Oh, good. I was for a second there, I got word, like maybe no one can see it. All right. Do you guys have any questions before I explain what Academy means? Did this all make sense to you? No questions? Definitely? Yay! That's awesome. I hope you all took lots of notes. And you can watch it back later as well. All right, so I'm gonna share this screen with you, and you guys can quickly see what the Academy is about if you haven't yet. I did talk about this the last time we met, but today and tomorrow is the last chance to sign up, guys. Yeah, it's good. 90-day plan is awesome. I love it. All right, so the week 1 of our Academy, we do the 12-month plan for your business and for your life. I am a huge believer, if we don't look after our self-love, our business will end. It happened to me last year. I was growing a very successful business. I was making lots and lots of money last year, more than I ever widely dreamed of. But I got so excited that I wasn't really focusing on the things that make me joyful and happy inside. And I ended up getting extremely burned out, depressed, on antidepressants, and wanted to close the business. I actually had to go to Brazil for 2 months, and I usually go, but this time my parents were like, "You are coming now. We need you here now." So I went home and I was away, really not wanting to do anything. I put lots of weight on and I was like, life doesn't make any sense anymore. And I started to realize that I wasn't really focusing on the things that mattered the most to me. And I had to pay coaches to teach me this. And I did a lot of therapy and I read many books and I learned so much that now this whole year I'm still making amazing money, but I'm so focused on myself. I'm working less, working smarter, but I'm really taking the time for self-care, self-love, mindset, learning, minimalism, veganism, eco-friendly. I'm learning so much, and all these things give me joy in life. And this is what we're going to do in week 1. So where do you want your business and yourself to go? And they need to go together along the way. So we're going to have an action plan for your marketing for the next 3 months. So this is done in week 1 as well. So how are you going to plan your marketing across the board for your business? So Instagram, Facebook group, email marketing, Pinterest. Have I forgot one? Customer service. I think that's it. I will tell you now, every 3 months. Unblocking your mindset weekly. So we are going to do little meditations weekly together. We will do self-love, number 1 priority, so you don't burn out and resent your business. So how can we fill our cup and put our oxygen mask on first before giving to our kids? Because we usually think that we can't look after ourselves first. Like, how can I be that selfish? My kids come first. But that's why the airplane always says, put your oxygen mask on first and then you give. Because if you're giving from an empty cup, your kids know and they're not going to feel love anyway. So if you are good enough and you know your story is worth living. Yeah, this is really important. And I've made a first week because I want this to last the whole 8-week program. And every week you're going to have a different section of the workbook for life and business goals to feel more self-love, more mindset. And what really amazed me that, this has been part of my journey. And I'm like, do people really want to know this? And throughout the challenge, I gave a little bit of self-love of one of the planners we're going to do. And you all loved. I had people in tears to me saying that I made them realize they need to look after themselves. I had so many of you having baths and walks and talking to friends and laughing and cup teas, and all this filled my heart with so much joy and made me 100% sure that this week one is paramount for the success of anyone. If there is a week that no one wants to miss, is week one. All right, week two, we're going to set the branding up for success. So online marketing, reviewing it all together, things to look for, things to let go, things never to do it again. So we're going to strip down everything in your marketing so you can do again. And you get a workbook to make sure your marketing platform is organized and ready for the new you and the new branding. So Instagram, Facebook group, email marketing, customer service automation, website, Pinterest. I didn't miss anything. I did. I missed the website. There you go. At website as well. So we strip it all back. And this usually when I do a one-on-one with clients, this is a big part of our session. We strip everything back and we delete a lot of old stuff and we make everything clean for the next stage. So how to sell, we're going to create your avatar, your point of difference from your target, from your competition, the lifestyle that actually sells to people. These that I've been telling you about, to talk about yourself and about the life that you have so people aspire to be part of it as well. So SWOT analysis is something that a lot of you don't know what it is. It means strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. And it's a marketing analysis that we do to make sure that your business is growing well. And creating the look that will make people come back for more. All right, so this is week 2 and it's worth $600. Week 3, it's how to convert followers into clients. So it's a full caption course. This week is full on. We really, really do go into the nitty gritty. I give you guys 100 examples of captions to use. I only gave 5 in the challenge. There's another 95 ones to use. We start all writing like pros. We're never going to feel overwhelmed again. We do our caption pillar course, which we learn what is value, when you give value, when you talk about branding, when you do community posts, or when you sell. So this is where you're going to learn when to sell, when to talk about yourself, when to talk about them, when to talk about your business and do branding and launch businesses, how to launch a product, how to launch a new phase, how to rebrand, when to rebrand, should you rebrand. So we'd go through real deep into the content of your business. So the caption, it's for Instagram, but it can be used on your email marketing, it could be used on your Facebook. This is pretty much a content course. I call it a caption because a lot of you want to know more about caption, but it's really a content course for your whole marketing. What should you say when what should you say and when the sales can start coming? This is really important. And over 100 examples of captions. This is a really good, fun week. And we have a planner and we work out the motivation behind your product and why people actually want to buy your product. And then we plan it out in the planning week. We're going to go through this and get this and plan out through the planner and see when we're going to talk about what, which is so fun. Create collaborations on week 4. Collaborations is what's going to make a business boom. I have no doubt of it. There's many ways of collaborating. There's many ways of giving to customers. There might be you working with influencers or brand reps or photographers or businesses or coaches, whatever it is. These are the things that are going to make you boom. And there's many, many ways you can create those relationships, and you want to be the best at it because you want people to want to do more with you. You don't want to be those people that they be like, I never want to do a collaboration with her again. It was so unorganized, so unprofessional that I'm not going to do that again. There's always someone willing to do really well. I am the queen of collaborations. My businesses are all about collaborations. Both the magazine and the pop-up store is all we do. We collaborate with influencers and businesses and we get them together and we organize and we have contracts, we have email, we have set rules, and it works, and it has to have set rules to work perfectly, and it does, and it's professional and still with love. But you need to be able to do this, you need to be able to run them, and you need to be known for it so people want to do them with you. And then you can do a lot of work for free. You can get a lot of marketing for free for your business by doing that, by being the organizer. of it. Yeah. And that's how I grew it. That's my secret. I've never pretty much paid for any collaboration. I get paid to organize them and to promote them. I'm a professional collaborator, right? And I get promotion from my business for free every week because I'm helping people collaborate professionally. And I want you all to know how I did it, so you can also be one, and you can create amazing photo shoots and ebooks and events and whatever you fancy. It can be small, can be big, can be whatever you have time for. But it's really important that we do. Having content done for free, be seen in magazines, in big accounts, and in blogs. How do you create relationship with big accounts? How do you even become part of this community? How do you create relationships so people will actually talk about you and shout you out and be part of your collaborations? I was so impressed when I created a relationship with Sylvie. She was my favorite and still is my favorite. And we built this relationship slowly, and then she collaborated with me. She was promoting me. She came to my event. She came all the way from her farm to talk in our event. And how do you do that? That wasn't natural. We weren't born friends. I made that happen. So how do you make that happen for yourself as well? Brand reps, photographers, how to build lasting relationships, how to do it professionally. And we will plan the 4 collaborations you do after this week. What are the next 4 collaborations you're going to do? And you are going to be the boss of it. All right. You're going to have the contracts, the to-do list, and the forms to fill out, the workbook, what to send people, what to expect from them. You're going to have it all from me. So week 5, it's how to create kick-ass content and going on Instagram with intention for 2 hours a week. This is the time I actually give my VAs to go on Instagram with intention to grow a business. All right. So there's many things you can do on Instagram other than just scrolling through and looking at pretty pictures and commenting on people's randomly. We have a strategy, and you go there with the list and you tick things off, done for the week. Arrange them, put them where they should be so you don't forget. The next time you need them, they are there. You know where to find them, and you can create, you can be inspired, you have new ideas, everything. And still finding clients, you're still connecting to them, you're still creating relationship with new people that you didn't know existed. So how is it that you do all these things without wasting time? All right. So use your content from other people. My favorite editing apps and how to use them. So we're gonna learn how to take simple images at home. So how can you do? I'm not a photographer. I'm terrible at it. But I've learned a way where in my house I can go that I can actually get good images, and what is the app that I can use to make the image look better. Yeah. And you all need to know that, so you can take good photos of your product, and it's just not random photos of your product. So you can count on yourself to have images on your page as well. And we're also going to learn how to use content from other people, how to ask people to create your content for free, how to get your customers to create content for you, how to use Canva to have a consistent branding. So this week is all about the branding and how to make your content work for you. No, you have to work for it. Yeah, it's really exhausting have to go after content all the time. And when you do this and you have an intention and you have people doing it for you, it just makes so much easier to deal with it. Create an ebook on Canva to collect emails. This is really important, and this is a big thing that I do, and I want you all to learn how to do it. And all my Instagram tools and strategies on hashtags and stories and my highlights and archiving. My strategy on notifications, I have a really huge strategy on notifications, on who to send notifications, what to do when someone posts, how often to follow the notifications for, when you should stop having notifications for someone. You think I'm crazy, but I really do have a strategy for every tool on Instagram. So DM groups and the folders, you know how you can have little folders and you can save images into them, everything. It's incredible what you can actually use to grow your business on Instagram. They are incredible, and it's free, even better. So you get a free access to my weekly Instagram intention to-do list. So this is what I've given my staff to use, and I'll give it to you to use in your business. Week 6, this is the week we're going to plan. So we actually take a whole day together live to do the planning for your business. So this is a 90-day planning content and 90-day content creation. So we'll plan what's going to happen in your business for the next 90 days together, in a whole day together. And at the same day, then we're going to create what each caption and each content for email, for Facebook is going to be for that week. It's a huge day. It's an amazing day. A lot of you feel exhausted because so much gets done in one day, but it's such a relief to know that your next 3 months is done. You just have to follow a schedule, get that spreadsheet, and keep looking at it every week to finish writing the captions, because most of it's going to come out written. You just need to write it up and pick the image. Yeah, it's an amazing planning. It's a big part of what I have always done with my clients, and I'm very excited to do it online. I haven't done it online before, and I'm very excited because then we can have kids at home. We can watch it later if I can't be live, or it's recorded. You can come back and watch it later. It works for all the mamas, not just for the mamas that can take time off. Using all the tools and strategies we have learned, which is amazing, and you get access to my content planner, which is the exact one I use to create my 90-day plan. So $600. So we're getting to the end. So week 7, this is the week on how to actually create email. So this week it's all about creating email and to find out if you're actually ready to blog. So we're going to have a bestseller journalist that runs her whole business on a blogging strategy, and she has had last year she was very close to a 7-figure business, and she's going to do a workshop for us this week. And we're going to also learn my strategy on email, how to create amazing images for email, which is actually why people like to see my emails. They love the images I create, and I get people replying to my comments, to my emails all the time. I just love your images. They are the best. And I want you to have that as well. So I'm going to teach you to do my images so you can use them in your email, and how I actually sell 98% of the time on my emails. All right. And the blog and the workshop with the beautiful Elizabeth Campbell. I love her to bits. She is incredible. And lastly, it's how to get your clients to help you grow a business. So this is about customer service, right? And I said this to you before, it's 7 times more expensive to get new clients than to actually find new ones. To keep the ones you have, that would be redundant. But it's so good to nurture the people you have, and it's so easy to do it. So we're going to go through it and how to be the best person in customer service. I worked in customer service for so many years, and I know the success of my business is also because I'm good at it, and I know what to do, and I know how to treat people well, and I care about them, and I give them what they want and what they need. Yeah, I'm always listening to what people need, and I give it to them, and they come back for more. All right. So clients will refer you, they return you, and they will help you grow. So how do you do this? You can have a step-by-step strategy. You can really make it happen. So it's not a lot of work just for you. You can get people helping you to do it as well. So we will go into my Facebook strategy. So how do you use your Facebook group strategy to nurture your existing clients so they want to stay and they want to know and they want to hear from you and they want you to work more with you? This is a really good strategy. You can get like Facebook group only specials and things that only happen in the group, and it's only for them, for who has been part of your journey. And lastly, this is a new thing in the Academy that I have never done before, but Pinterest is growing like crazy, and a lot of businesses are going to Pinterest, and it will be very crazy for us not to think like that, because they are free leads that we don't have to do much for it. We don't have to be commenting and liking and engaging and doing anything. We just need to know how to pin those things really well with pretty images. So I'm going to be doing a bonus session, which most likely will be at the end of week 8 or week 9. and we'll do a whole little workshop on how to use Pinterest. I'm so excited. It's the best. All right. So this is what the Academy is all about. As you can tell, it's amazing. I have grown my business doing exactly all these things. So you get to set your goals for the business. You get your branding and your perfect client sorted. You convert followers into clients. You collaborate like an expert. You have kick-ass images and you use, I don't know what that is because it's right in front of me, 90 days of content created and planned ahead, which is amazing. These alone, it's worth the whole price of the Academy. Writing emails that will get you selling, customer service specialists, and how to use Facebook groups and Pinterest, not interest, Pinterest. I'm Brazilian, don't forget that. So the total value of this course is $3,700. And this is what this course works for. It will work for influencers. I told you guys earlier today that influencers are businesses, they are service providers, and this course will empower you on how to do that as well. Existing businesses who want to grow their business beyond just being in a personal, oh my God, I need to find this, I need to go to networking events, and I need to find people. How do I do this? I don't know where to go. I'm so overwhelmed. All right, so this is for you as well. And if you're trying to sell any product, any service, multi-level marketing, anything, if you have a product and you're trying to sell, this is for you. It's for everyone. All right. So this is from beautiful Michelle. Don't hesitate. Don't second guess it. Not done. Or maybe you're done second guessing it. The investment is in yourself and in your business. If you don't know what to do, and for you and your business, Roberta is a wealth of knowledge and so genuinely care for your success. And I really do. I really do. There's nothing that makes me happier than empowering women. Nothing. Jump in without a doubt. So the bonus that I've extended to tomorrow, that was finished when 2 days after, but I had so many people sign up through this week and I just went, bugger it, I'll just give to everyone. So it's $1,200 and you get the discount, the free ad in the magazine, and all the other little things I told you before. And the price is $749. I might be a bit crazy. Every time I look at that price, I'm like, God, it's cheap. But you can do 6 payments of $139 in our checkout. Once you go through the checkout, there will be a little link that says partially, and in there, when you click, you can create a payment plan for 6 months or 6 fortnights, whatever you prefer. All right. So that's the best price I have ever done. Obviously, if you want to work one-on-one with me, I only have 1 spot left. I only offer 5 every 3 months and 4 is gone. So I only have 1 left. And I'm not promoting it here because I want to choose that person. So if you have an interest, please send me an email and say you want to chat to me about working one-on-one, and I will make the decision of the one person this weekend so we can start next week. So exciting. So your total investment on yourself is $749, and this is true, guys. This is so true. This investment is on your dream. A lady came to me after she signed up and she said, I can't wait to see what you're going to do for my business. And I said, I'm not going to do anything for your business. This is you. This is you believing in yourself. This is you knowing there's something more for you and for what you do. This is me empowering you with my steps of the things I did to grow my business, and it's up to you to do it. And the fact that you are making this investment means that you are ready for the next step, that you're not expecting, I can do it by myself, I'm just going to wing it, I'm going to wait and see how I go, I'm going to talk to my friends and see if they can do it for me. This is you going, I can do it, I have the power, I just need the steps to do it. So don't think that I'm going to make it happen, because you have it in you. It's all you, ladies. These I'm giving you, you can Google if you want, but you want to work with me because maybe you like me, and you know I'm going to teach with love, and you want to have what I have, but this is coming from a place of I'm ready to have a business of my dreams. All right. So thank you for taking the leap, and it's the best investment in yourself for sure. And as I said last time, I do give your money back after 15 days if it didn't work for you. So you must attend the first 2 weeks. You must fill up all the workbooks and you must do everything that I ask you. And if you, after that you go, this is not what I wanted, this is definitely not what I expected, then I will give your money back, okay? But you have to do the workbooks and you have to be live and you have to be watching everything, all right? So check out an email I'm going to send you today. There will be the link to sign up to the Academy. And make sure you sign up today or tomorrow to get the bonus for the membership as well, all right? So this is it. So this is what the Mama Boss Academy is all about. And I'm done. I won't bother you anymore. Do you beautiful ladies have any other questions before I allow you to go? It's like, enough about it. Let me go. Let me know if you do, please. I'm a bit lost. I don't know where to go. Where am I going? Here. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Colleen. Yay, you're in. That's awesome. So good. I'm so, with this silly hair. Can't do anything. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you. I really look forward to working with you. Sounds awesome. All right, beautiful ladies. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for watching. I know a lot of you want to watch it later tonight. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this journey with me. And as usual, it made me very happy for being here. And I cannot wait for next week. I really cannot wait to keep this fire we've created throughout the challenge next week and throughout the Academy. So big love to you all. Have the best week. And I'll see you all, or most of you, next week. Bye.